Hey, how's it going, Fit and Lean folks? This is obviously Mike Stair. Pardon the casual attire. I'm just getting ready for my workout. But before I went on to get a lift in, I wanted to share something with you guys. I don't know if you guys know this, but the team, Courtney, Dave, Andrew, and I, with Joanne, we meet almost every week, and we do so to discuss the progress of our clients. And I want to share with you guys some notes that we've been making over the last several weeks since you folks, the Fit and Lean folks, have joined our program. I think you'd find it pretty inspiring and hopefully motivational because we're very impressed about what you guys have done. Tracy, everyone says you're awesome. You've certainly done great in terms of getting stronger and losing a decent amount of weight. And heard you also helped up your tennis game. So nice work. I'll make sure to watch out for you on the courts, but really impressed. So good job, Tracy. Janet, it's awesome to see what great work you've been doing. Even most exciting to see that you're getting a better control of managing your back issues. So it's neat to see that that's improving, as well as, of course, your strength and the weight loss. We're really excited about what's going to happen as you move forward with us. Mary V, awesome to see you again. It's been a little while. Everyone says how much of a positive influence you are and having around the group, and that's great, and brings even more to our excitement beyond just the strength that you've gained and the weight loss. So nice job, Mary V. Mary Fortunato, Shelley. It seems like you guys are in a similar boat as I am in life with the constraints of raising a new family of small kids, and how hard it is to make yourself a priority, make the time for our health and fitness, come to BBC. I know you guys are in that as well. The fact that you guys have done that and succeeded and continue to get stronger and lose weight, it's really impressive. So, Shelley, Mary, awesome job with that. We've definitely been taking notice. So good job. Francine, ever since we met a while back at the CU seminar I was teaching, it's really neat to see you taking care of yourself instead of taking care of other people, right? And or just taking care of other people. You're still doing that, but awesome job. I mean, we all think you're a rock star. Was part of my big notes. You're getting stronger, which is awesome. You always come and work hard and just bring a lot of enthusiasm. So nice work. We're definitely taking notice of that. And Nancy, again, another thing I identify with, it seems like you're going through a lot, is juggling the constraints of traveling with staying on a routine for health and fitness. And you're doing a great job with that. And in spite of that, you're still getting stronger. And that's really, really impressive. I know how hard that is to do. So any tips I can help you out with, please reach out. But it seems like you're doing a great job with it already. So good work. Ivy, again, everyone says it's just great having you in the group. We've seen you getting very strong and awesome to see. So good job. And Amy, again, everyone says, pleasure to have around, great to work with. Work very, very hard. And I know you've gotten even more independent with your strengthening program. So that's really impressive too. So to all you guys, nice work. We're really proud of you. And I hope you take a few moments to let that sink in. I know we tend to be our harshest critics, but look back on what you've accomplished in the last 8 weeks. It's really impressive, and hopefully you take that to heart. We've noticed that you've done some pretty impressive things, so good job. Finally, I want to leave you guys with a couple tips, because the most important thing is, yeah, it's great that you've started out a program and you've made some great changes, and we shouldn't minimize that. The most important thing, though, is to sustain this. Keep this moving forward. And I want to give you some tips about how to do that. The most important thing is that you have to think about progress. Don't think that you can do the same thing that got you here to get you to the next level or to sustain your progress. Oftentimes we need to change our programs, and that doesn't necessarily mean doing different exercises. Sometimes it does. But it almost always means you have to intensify it. More reps, more sets, more weight, different variables to do that. Constantly keep trying to challenge yourself. If you don't, you get into a rut. So Don't forget that you need to have means of changing things as your body changes. Another main thing is set goals. Set goals and keep them visible so you can see them and track them. Write them down. Write out your workouts. Write out your weights. Your food log. These things are proven effective strategies. Don't debate them. Don't negotiate with them. Do it. It makes a huge difference. And we see this as a huge success indicator. Also, keep working on your mindset. A lot of people have this myth, this notion that people like me who are lifelong fitness folks have this certain trait that makes their mind locked in about health and fitness. The reality is, like anything, it's a fleeting state. It's a mindset that is strong one moment and it's weak in another. You have to constantly work on that mindset. It's not a mindset that you get and then boom, it's with you for the rest of your life. Yes, it becomes easier to adapt that mindset with more practice and more persistence, but life's going to throw changes at you. You have to work on this mindset. And the mindset is of healthy selfishness. It is healthy, if not necessary, that we have a certain amount of selfishness. We put our health and our fitness at the top. It doesn't mean that you spend more time on it than anything else. It doesn't mean that you sacrifice other obligations. It means that you put this at the peak of your focus. No matter what is going on in life, you have to carve out this sanctimonious small amount of time for yourself a few times a week. Maybe it's a few hours a week, maybe it's 5 hours a week, maybe it's 15 minutes 2 days a week. But you have to carve out time for your own health where you devote regularly and methodically towards improving your fitness, improving your health and your nutrition and all of the components of that. Failing to do so is what gets people to be very unhappy and to suffer in many different ways. When you embrace that notion, you don't negotiate with it, you make it very, very pointed that I am important enough to devote a half hour, 4 days a week, or 3 hours, spread out through the week. Whatever it is, you have to make that important. And I hope you don't lose that mindset. And I think the other thing is settling. Don't settle. You can achieve amazing things. I've seen people overcome the most insurmountable odds. Don't start saying, "Oh, I'm a busy mom," or "I'm a traveling executive," or "I'm getting old." That's a bunch of garbage. The reality is that even in spite of those realities, you can do amazing things if you want to. Don't settle thinking that there's limitations that are going to keep you from your goals. We'll figure it out how to get around those. You keep focused on what you really want, and you'll get there. And finally, you have to be held accountable. Accountability is the answer to all this stuff. We make all these personal, judgments based on who we are. That's why we're not disciplined. We're not focused. No. It's all about accountability. Business, athletics, academics, fitness. You have to have somebody holding you accountable, showing you, teaching you the way, navigating around obstacles, anticipating different variables that come up. And that's really what we're about at Spectrum. That's why we have continued options for you beyond Fit and Lean, because it's that important in order to sustain it. So we're not just a flash in the pan, 3 months, you look great, and then it goes back to square one. We don't want to see that. It doesn't make anybody happy. We want to see you succeed for the long term. And there's a lot of creative options that we can help you and do that. Make sure you have a plan moving forward after this program's over, that you're going to be held accountable. You're going to have ways to sustain this. Obviously, we have many ways to help that with you. So make sure you have a plan. Come up with that tonight and share that with us so that we can best guide you. Finally, if you guys can do me a big favor, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Your thoughts about how you've changed since you've started working with us. Your thoughts about what you like best working with us. And most importantly, what you tell somebody who is considering working with us. Those are things that not only give us a lot of insight as to how we can continue our success in working with folks just like you, but also better serve you. And I think that process also is good for you. It helps you reflect on, again, what you've achieved and and what your journey was with us. So to all of you, I really, really appreciate you trusting us, working with us, and helping us be a small part or a large part in how we've been able to improve your health and your fitness, quality of life. So thank you so much for being part of Fit and Lean. Keep up the work. This isn't the end. This is just the beginning. And make sure you let us know how we can better help you. Let us know what your plan is moving forward so that we can help guide you in the right way. And please give us your thoughts about your experience. So thank you guys so much. Continued success. And know that we're all proud of you here at Spectrum for what you've done. You should be proud of yourself too. So have a great day. Take care.